Test. So according to Matthew Gados, vlog every day in August, or Vlaugest, is the thing. And while I've not heard of that, and I've heard of Vida, and I tried to do Vida once before, but I've figured that Vloggers just sounds better, so maybe I would try doing it. I'm probably not going to do every single day. Notice that this is on the 3rd of August, because I didn't really realize that this was a thing, because I'm out of date on my YouTubes. But I thought it would be really nice to do a video that I didn't have to bother editing. So long as I just chat about a thing I wanted to say and don't let it be too long. I'm trying to keep momentum going with games. XCOM was difficult because playing something 3 times over basically kills you. I've actually started Enemy Within again, and I've got to the point where I can transition from the Enemy Unknown to Enemy Within, so I can just play Enemy Within because it's better. But by that point, I just had no investment in any of the characters. Because I hadn't been making them. I'm trying to get through the goddamn thing so I can finish the game, so I might just finish the game. I'm playing some things non-streaming. I'm playing Teslagrad on the PS4, because we have a PS4, oh my god. Me and Mike are getting it together through Argos card, so we can pay for it in installments, which makes it fine. Teslagrad I'm really enjoying. It's very hard, it's very reminiscent of Braid, just really good, interesting puzzle mechanics. I'm playing Dishonored on the PC, because the Dishonored 2 stuff we got to see from E3 was amazing, and I want it in my life. And I'm also finishing Arkham Knight. Just like 40 more Riddler trophies to go. I've done over 200. I have no life. No, I do have a life. This is why it's taking me so long. I don't know. Batman Arkham Knight. Has anyone played that? I found it very difficult to put my feelings into words about. Because basically, it's a lot like Turkish Delight in that the more you have, the worse it gets. It starts out so good, the opening is so good, the setup is so good, and basically the more you play, the more you realise this is just a weird masculine power fantasy, rather than a Batman game. It's more like a Batmobile simulator, because you're using the Batmobile for a lot of things, and you're kicking ass. And I know that and to me Batman isn't about that, he's a detective, and he's about trying to fix Gotham, or make Gotham go less bad as best he can, which is a complicated and difficult situation. And, you know, the Batmobile has tasers along the side, so powerful that instead of running people over, you jettison them into nearby walls, and you fire suppression bullets from the top. And it's like, this feels more like a Frank Miller Batman, which isn't Batman. It's one of the things I totally agree with Linkara on. Frank Miller's Batman is a man called Crazy Steve, a homeless guy who's stolen the Batmobile in costume and is going around murdering people. And I find it really difficult, and basically the game kind of breaks down as you go through it. Not only did the whole... If you know much about Batman, you can probably guess who the Arkham Knight is very quickly. There's the whole mystery of who is the Arkham Knight, but you can probably guess if you've seen this plotline before. And yeah, that original plotline did it much better. His motivations. This is still good, and I love the character design. The design in this is amazing. But it sucks that it's a pale imitation. Also, the more you play, the worse you feel for the women in the game. Because the whole of Gotham's been evacuated, and only bad guys are left, so that's why you can drive around reckless abandon. There are no female mooks. None. There's tons of male mooks. All the women in the game are either named and important characters, or in Gotham Central Police Department. All the named characters seem to either become used as hostages, or things to save and find, or die. A lot of women die, or be used. And it's like, I really think this is poorly thought through. It feels wrong. It feels like if there was someone who noticed on the team, they could have rectified it very easily. I'd swap around some of the characters and just make it not happen. But the more I played that game, the less invested I felt in it. The ending I got is really good. I really loved that whole last sequence. Before like the final sequence, which is find all the riddles to do first. But getting there sucked the life out of me. It just felt sad watching this really big thing that was so good become so bad. you know, it's like Chronicle or Hancock, something that has so much good in it, and then it just kind of falls apart like a flan in a cupboard, as Eddie Izzard says. I don't know. Has anyone played Arkham Knight? What games are people playing at the moment? And has anything ever built you up like that and then let you down? Because it's a difficult one. I'd still recommend it, but I'd recommend stopping. It's weird. It's really weird. Although from talking to people, Arkham Knight's the first one in the Arkham series I've actually played properly, and I'm being told that all the good stuff in it happens in Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. So, as is the thing I try to do, my recommendation for Arkham Knight is go play Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. But yeah, tell me below. What are you playing now? Have you played Batman Arkham Knight? And has anything ever brought you up and let you down? I'm going to keep trying to do these as I do, so let's see what happens.